Hey, how's it going? This is Trevor with Victory Turf. Today we're here in an area close to downtown Dallas, looking at some large patch, what some homeowners might call brown patch. It's middle of October still. Today it's 80 degrees. Temperatures overnight are getting down into the low 50s. With that being said, it's prime time for this specific pathogen. It really enjoys those warm days, cool nights, and excess moisture. So a homeowner might see these symptoms and think, especially if it's still early September, might think, oh, it's not getting enough water, something like that, which is pretty standard thinking for early October, even early September in Texas. Whereas what we would really want to be doing is backing off the water if we do see these symptoms. Key to characteristics to identifying are you're going to be able to pull this grass up when you see these symptoms, basically as if you're pulling cotton out of your hair. It comes up really easily, disconnects from the stolon, which is the stem of the grass, and you'll be able to see lesions kind of towards the base of the leaves. And so what's happening here is the disease is attacking the plant down here at the stem, at the sheath of the plant. It's not allowing water to translocate up the leaf blade, and it's creating these drought-like symptoms. So like I said, a homeowner might see this, think, wow, I'm not getting enough water on this. They end up putting out more water, and that's really fueling the fire of the actual pathogen activity. So our typical mindset would be knowing that we have this disease, knowing it's going to be here year after year, the pathogen is in the soil, there's nothing you can do to get rid of it, and knowing that once you get to the end of August, it's very counterintuitive for Texas weather, but backing off the watering, trying to create adverse conditions for the pathogen. So reducing watering as much as possible end of August, and then also getting fungicides out in September and October. Our timeline is typically going to be September 1st get a fungicide out, October 1st get a fungicide out, and that kind of gets us through the key activity period of the disease in this transition to fall. What typically occurs as well is all this grass will go dormant here in the next probably 6 weeks or so, and then at that point you won't even be able to tell that this was ever damaged. And then a lot of homeowners are like, okay, it's problem solved, I don't see it anymore. And then once the spring gets here, these areas that you actually see are green right now will be the first to green up, and all these others will lag behind. And then a lot of homeowners might think, oh, my yard is dead. We get that call a decent amount of saying, my grass died over the winter, we need to replace. Typically, you're not gonna wanna replace it. Almost will always heal on its own, probably 3 weeks behind schedule of everything else that's greening up. Unfortunately, this grass that, like we talked about, has been kind of strangled by the pathogen. It's just going to have to create new tissue. It's really difficult for grass to recover, even if you get a fungicide on it right now, simply because the growing conditions, shorter day lengths, cooler temperatures, the grass just isn't growing fast enough. So if you do get to the springtime and see these kind of slower symptoms, it's probably going to be large patch damage from the previous year, and it's just going to take a few weeks to kind of come around and green up. With that being said, we do lawn treatments in the Dallas area. We prevent this each fall if we know our customers have it. It's something that's easy to prevent. You just have to know you have it and take the right steps. So if you think we can help you, feel free to give us a call. Have a good day.